Greetings, folks. I've set a 10-minute timer for myself because I don't want to waste too much time on this, but I had to show off this guy. I was in Target yesterday and I'd already made myself a promise because it's a new year, and I spent a lot on Transformers last year, especially once I started getting pretty serious about the YouTube channel, and I picked up a lot of stuff, and so I kind of wanted to take a break in January, but they got me with this guy. He was just 25 bucks, and he was sitting there, not even on the Transformers aisle, of course. He was on the Hot Wheels aisle with a lot of the other cars, and he just stuck out to me as just this big, shiny, white Optimus, and unfortunately, I just had to pick him up, or fortunately, I don't know, whatever. I just really like this guy, but I'm gonna stop him spinning without breaking everything, because that's getting annoying. We'll set the box back here. So there we go. I mean, I'm not sure even how long this guy has been out. I don't think I've seen him before in stores, but I'm sure he's been out a while. For all I know, it's been a couple years. I mean, I have this nearby. I picked this up a while back. The, you know, the Ghostbusters collab they did with the comic, and never opened it. I mean, I never really cared to. The bot itself and the Altmo, I mean, I don't know. I guess I would like to transform it into Ecto 1 at some point, but for the most part, I just really enjoyed the box. It's got the comic there, and just haven't gotten around to opening it yet. And again, I don't know, sometimes we keep them in the box, right? And for now, this one's in the box. Maybe I'll find him loose somewhere I can pick him up, just so I can see the car. But anyway, it just ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? I made a couple videos talking about Hasbro and nostalgia and how they're pretty good at profiting off us Gen X folks and kind of hitting us, you know, where they know they can get us. And like I said, this just ticks all the boxes. You've got this sort of fairly G1 inspired box design here, right? You've got this amazing looking Optimus Prime, and then of course you've got the Ghostbusters collab. So he's in white, which is just looks really cool on him. And you know, that's it. That's 3/4, right? You know, it's already Transformers, and you put Ghostbusters in there as well, and he just looked really cool. I know he doesn't transform, but I had to check him out. So picked him up, broke my own rules, picked him up, and so now we're just going to check him out. So let's see if I can get him out of here pretty quickly. This thing is still spinning. We'll unplug that. Okay, this is, by the way, I'm working on a much larger video that will be a lot more involved. This is kind of an idea for a quick cut when we just have something small but kind of fun to talk about. So I hope you will stick around for this full, fairly short video. Okay, let's get him out the best we can, because part of me would like to put him back in the box at some point, but you know, we'll see how well he comes out first. And this is going to be, he's hanging onto this side because, yeah, right there, he's tabbed in right there. So if you're trying to open this up, in fact it's taped, if you're trying to open this up, there's a tip for you. You got a little issue here because this part is taped to the box, so we're just going to have to rip that a bit. It's fine, we can fix it later. There we go. Hopefully he's not attached to anything else. Let me see. Yeah, he's kind of, oh my gosh, they did the thing. They screwed him in. And I set a timer for this, and I don't have a screwdriver handy. So we're gonna pause time right here for just a minute while I get this guy out of the box. Okay, we've resumed the timer. We've taken him out of the box. And part of me, after all that work, would almost imagine that they don't really expect you to take him out of the box. I mean, the tiny little screws were buried in there pretty deep, and they are Phillips head, but I suggest using a flat head instead, because you'll be able to grip them a little bit better, you know, because they'll take both, and that's what worked for me for getting him out of there. Anyway, he's out of there now, and just taking a closer look at him, I love him. I don't know what to tell you. I desperately want to like break him in half by pulling the legs down and starting to transform him, but of course we can't do that. But, you know, again, other than that, what's not to love? I mean, he is die-cast metal, which is great. Now, not all of them. There's some parts that are clearly still plastic. But he does have some die-cast, which, again, is another just nostalgic material to me. And by the way, what is cooler than melting metal down and pouring it into a mold to form something? It's just way cooler than 3D printing, as far as I'm concerned, right? So you gotta love that. You gotta love the die-cast finish to it. And I just, you know, I love all the little details on it. You know, you've still got the Ecto-1 license plate on the front and the back. Ghostbusters logo back here. On the sides. Little splash of slime here. And I like that there's like this green tint to the headlights too. I don't know, I just think that's kind of a fun touch. Otherwise, he definitely has that Freightliner-ish look to the G1 Optimus that is just so cool. How he stacks up to some other folks. I don't know, we got a Mixmaster, Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Mixmaster here for a little size comparison. We can bring in Blackout maybe. That up there a little bit. There he is with Blackout. So you can see he's a pretty good sized truck. Rolls just fine. Of course he does. There's no transformation involved. So, you know, he better be able to roll. I also, by the way, like the white rims. That's such a nice touch to it. But anyway, I've almost lost my timer. There we go. Okay, we got about 3 minutes left. Not much else to say about it other than, like I said, it was really hard to get him out of the packaging. And I thought, well, maybe they wanted you to keep him in the packaging, but that's clearly not the case because he does have a little surprise underneath. If you lift him up, there is in fact a little figure. Now, the best part about it is he doesn't come out of here. So, why? I'll tell you right now. I'm just now learning this. I saw this right here, and you probably saw it at the beginning of the video. I thought, oh, so there is a fun little figure. See robot on chassis. And I honestly thought, I was dumb enough to think that was actually going to come out of there and be like a really cool little figure. He's about the size of that L7 Fallen Leader, Dead Optimus Prime. But, you know, not stuck to under a truck. So this just looks like Optimus Prime ran over himself and flattened himself, and it's just got the roadkill stuck to the bottom. So I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm also seeing there's some tape here. I think that might be holding the doors. So if we can take the tape off, my guess is maybe the door's open. Yeah, so you can open the doors, like cutting the tape all the way off. We'll do that in a minute, but you can't open the doors. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. Optimus under there. You can't, well, let me see, I have scissors. Bear with me 1 minute. I will get this tape off without scissors. So let's take the thingy. Let's see if it'll set on the thingy. And let's give him a little spin. So there you go. If you're interested, there's your Ghostbusters branded die-cast metal G1 Optimus Prime that doesn't transform, that you can pick up for 25 bucks at Target. I don't know. I like him. He'll go somewhere on the shelf. I think he looks pretty cool.